Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So I keep getting the same question and y'all keep asking me, Patricia, what is it that we gotta bring to our interview? Patricia, what should we bring when we go into the store to ask our manager the status of our application? So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. In case you didn't know, let me give you guys a little background information. This is for my newbies. I do currently work at Publix. I'm a pharmacy tech. I just switched over to the pharmacy because I was customer service associate for 3 years, and I absolutely love the company. I have worked in other places, but I don't feel like they are quite a fit for me as Publix is. So here on my channel, I try to help you guys, educate you guys, and ensure your success in the company because I want to see all my subscribers wins because y'all are all my friends, family. I love y'all. I cherish y'all, and I want to see y'all do good. So Publix does not pay me, sponsor me, tell me what to say, any of that. These are just my personal thoughts and opinions that I share with you guys to help you guys out. So if you guys could please like, comment, and subscribe, I would truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Now, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna put y'all onto some game today, okay? Because we do not play up in this channel. We trying to get y'all a job, so there's no time for me to sugarcoat anything, all right? Now, first thing is first, in case you haven't caught up with some of my other videos, I suggest you watch those because I haven't yet received one comment that has told me that they've done everything I've said on my channel to get a job and not have gotten that job. Especially when every single place is hiring right now, okay? And I'm gonna put a few stories up on my Instagram about this because it's like everywhere I go, I see a "we're hiring" sign. So no, I don't believe that people who say they can't find a job or that there's no place that is hiring, I don't believe that to be true because I have not seen it with my own eyes. I've seen quite the opposite. So if you're wanting to work, you wanna get a job, go out and get it because you will ace it. Like, you will do good, you will get the job. You gotta manifest it for yourself. I'm gonna manifest it for y'all. So you got this. And if Publix is one of those places where you're looking to get hired, you also got this. And I'm not only going to manifest it for y'all, I'm gonna help y'all get it, okay? So in some of those other videos, if you're not caught up, I basically tell you guys that once you apply, you have to check the status of your application, those exact words. I tell you guys literally what to say word for word, who to ask for, who to speak to, just about everything. So those are definitely very, very helpful for you guys, according to your feedback. So once you guys ask for the status of your application with a manager, I always say for you guys to go in person. I tell people all the time, if you're blessed enough to have both of your legs or one of your legs, or just able to get into a store, you know, if you're not literally just tied down to a bed, take advantage of that and use that and go to the store and ask to speak to, you know, the hiring manager and check the status of your application. And when you do that, I'm gonna tell you guys things that you should be bringing with you because yes, it does matter, okay? So I know Publix, or if you don't know, Publix is a company that promotes from within, meaning that if you don't have any college experience, any school experience, just about anything that a lot of other jobs require you to have, Publix doesn't care. Publix is like, honestly, you could get a degree and we still don't care because they're a company that promote within, which means that you could be a manager right now for Winn-Dixie, but if you start at Publix, you're not starting off as a manager. You're working your way from the very bottom, just like that same person who doesn't have a degree has to do. So I guess it would be kind of fair because obviously not everyone can do education. Now, if you do decide to do education, I'm not saying for you not to do it. I personally go to college. Publix does help you with college, you know. Why are the dogs barking so much? Wonder what's going on. Anyway, so Publix is a company that does help you with college, and I do suggest for anyone who wants to go to college to, you know, go and try it out, and especially for like the social life of it, and it's just a different experience than the work life, 100% a different experience. So I still suggest that you go out and, you know, try it, but in case you don't or you can't or whatever it is that is going on, because I know everyone's case scenario is completely different and we all got to respect what each and every one of us is going through, Publix is not going to make it harder for you. Publix is going to be like, I understand, man. All right, start from the bottom, work your way up, and you can potentially become a 6-figure manager, okay? Retire early, millions in your bank account, because that's all possible through Publix, okay? So I know I've been chatting about, you know, all the pros about the company, and y'all are probably like, Patricia, speed it up. What do we have to bring? So let me go into it. You can never be over-prepared for an interview. You can never be over-prepared to talk to somebody. You can never be over-prepared, okay? the number one way to succeed in life is to be prepared and to have your knowledge on what it is that you're talking about, to come with the right materials and words, because how you speak, how you present yourself is everything. So yes, papers and certificates and degrees and everything, that adds to who you are. But you know what really makes you who you are? You. What comes out of your mouth, the way you present yourself, the way you greet people, the way you treat others, that's what makes you, okay? What makes you is not a degree. I've seen so many people who get a degree and they're nothing. They're nothing. And the reason I say they're nothing is because they have a degree, but if they treat people a certain type of way, maybe like not in the nicest way, I consider that to be nothing. Yes, you have a degree, but you're inhumane. If you can't carry a conversation with somebody in a nice, pleasurable way, if you're just miserable, what good does it do for you to have a degree? A degree is a piece of paper. I can rip that paper in half, and then what? And then what? Someone tell me, and then what? So make sure that the number one thing that you do for yourself, and this goes for everything. A lot of my videos are multi-useful. It's not just for Publix in specific. And I am so sorry for my dog's barking, guys. I don't know what's going on. And I don't want to get up and leave because I know y'all are waiting on this knowledge, okay? Like I was telling y'all, the number one way to make it in life is really just about your personality and how you carry yourself and treat others. I will always stand by that because I've seen so many people get offered good jobs or good positions in life simply because of the way they carry themselves, not so much off a specific paper or degree. But I would still say to chase it if that's something you're into. It is something that I personally am into. So I'm definitely never going to downplay that because I think it is something extra, good to have. Now, like I said, because you can never be over prepared, any piece of paper that you feel that qualifies you, that you feel is like some type of proof of someone who you are, it's never too much to bring it in. You're better off being over prepared. Yes, bring a bag. My girls out here, even my guys, they be having the man purses or the satchels, whatever y'all want to call it. You can never be over prepared. A matter of fact, I would want to hire someone who comes prepared to an interview with a notebook and a pen and stuff like that rather than someone who doesn't. Because even if you don't write anything in that notebook, even if you do nothing with the papers you bring, it showed that you cared enough to print those papers. It showed that you cared enough to bring a notebook or buy a notebook or get a pen or whatever it is that you need to do. People who just come to the interview and they just feel entitled, like if they deserve this position and stuff, what makes you better than everybody else? You know what I'm saying? To Publix, you're not better than everyone else. Why? Because they don't care about your degree. So there's people who walk in there, oh, I have a degree in the medical field, so I'm almost guaranteed this spot. No, you're not. Publix doesn't care. So why would you think that you're better qualified than everyone else? Publix wants people with a good personality that's going to make the customers happy. You know why? Because when customers come to check out their groceries or to pick up their medications or to buy something in the bakery, they're not asking you for a degree. They're not like, hey, can I get a loaf of bread? By the way, can I please see your bakery degree? No one is asking you that. So they just want you to greet these customers and keep them happy. So if you have no social skills, that's the reason you're not going to get hired. If you have social skills, ain't nobody care about your degree, you're going to get hired. And that's what it is. And they want to see that you're enthusiastic. They want to see that you really want this job because that means you're going to treasure the position once you achieve that. So can you be over-prepared? Absolutely not. Bring your clipboard, bring your paper, bring your pencils. This is all available at the dollar store. This is all available at Walmart. Ain't nobody telling you to buy a $10 notebook. Buy a $1 pencil, $1 notebook, and that's it. $2, and you're going to be recompensated once you get hired because they do start off at least $10 an hour at Publix, which is really good because it's above minimum wage. So bring whatever it is you need to bring. I know I have a lot of subscribers who tell me that they have resumes, and I also have another percentage that tells me that they don't. I don't have a resume. To this day, I've been a medical assistant, a Western Union agent, a certified pharmacy technician. I'm getting my immunization certification soon, but I don't have a resume. And I have things that can qualify me to, do very good jobs, and, it would be nice to have it all on a resume, and I'm working on it, but I don't have one. And I most definitely didn't have one when I applied in the company when I was, 16 years old. So that doesn't mean anything. If you don't have a resume, it doesn't mean that you can't bring a piece of paper and just show interest. I don't know exactly what it is that you would write down in the interview. Maybe if the manager is telling you, I expect for you to react like this, or I expect you to do these kind of things, you know, you can write that down. It's not a necessity in an interview, because in an interview, they really just want to see your social skills. So if you're looking down on a piece of paper or writing something down, you know, it's going to take away from the one-on-one attention that you're having with that manager. But if you bring in a clipboard, a piece of paper, and a pen, it's just for the looks, okay? And I've said this a million times. Looks do matter. And I'm not talking about, are you pretty, are you ugly? Not that anyone really is ugly, but you know what I'm saying. Do you look good? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the looks of, do I want this job? Do I not? You can tell. It don't matter who looks prettier, uglier, sexier. It does not matter. If I come in with a notebook, a pencil, and I'm jotting things down and waiting patiently and arrived early and look professional, versus someone who looks the same as me, my twin, who arrives with no pencil, no notebook, no nothing, who's gonna get the job? Me. I look more interested. I have a pen and a paper. Even if I don't write anything down, I took the initiative to bring in something just in case I needed to jot something down, because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about my interview. I cared enough to do it. And that's what y'all need to think about. So people ask me, like I said, Patricia, what do I bring? What do I bring? Bring whatever it is that you want to bring. Bring all the papers that you got at home. Because even if you don't use it, it shows initiative. It shows that you care. So if you have a resume, bring it. If you don't have a resume, bring a piece of paper, an empty piece of paper, a sheet of paper. It does not matter. They're not going to look at your resume and be like, you qualify. Oh, you don't have a resume, you don't qualify. No, it's things that might make you more presentable, but it doesn't really matter. Matter of fact, if you're young watching this video, because I know I have a lot of 14, 15, 16-year-olds, y'all probably don't have much work experience, so y'all probably don't really have like a legit resume. Do your own resume. Publix managers love to see this. It's a company that hires 14-year-olds, okay? You're not grown at 14, okay? So they're used to seeing, you know, kid stuff, you know, to say it in the PG version. You know, they're used to seeing kid stuff. So make your own resume. They're going to love the idea that you tried. Make a resume and write on a piece of paper all the qualities that would make you a great candidate to work at Publix. And I know it's not a legit resume, but you know what? It's something, and it shows interest, and it's going to be super cute, and you're probably going to get hired right on the spot when you do that, versus you having to come back for a second or third interview, which still gives you the chance to getting hired. But I'm telling you guys, like, I know this company. I'm not trying to brag or be cocky or any of that, but I want to see you guys do good. And it's like, I take it so personal, you know, when I get these kind of questions, because I don't want you guys to struggle with these questions. I just want to answer them for you guys. And I want to be on top of you guys, because I know you guys can do it. Okay, so I don't want to sugarcoat anything and, oh, apply whenever, check on your application whenever you have time, because you're not going to get hired like that. And because I care, I'm going to be on top of you guys. So when I tell y'all these steps really do work, and showing initiative and being early, you know, or being exactly on time, I wouldn't suggest. Get there a little bit early. But being presentable and just really putting on a smile and the social skills, it's everything. So if you do, by any chance, if you are like 23, 24, 25, looking at this video, 50, however old you are, and you do have a resume, or you do have certifications of things you've done in the past, yes, bring that in. But don't think that that's going to change your chances. You have the same chances as someone who doesn't have those certificates. Does it make you maybe a stronger candidate? You know, it varies depending on the position and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, if you are trying to work pharmacy, it would help you to have a little bit of, you know, medical knowledge, but it doesn't change the ball game all that much. It really doesn't, okay? Because all the pharmacy techs, first of all, at my Publix, all the pharmacy techs, which I would say is definitely the position that would require the most degrees, if anything, because it's the position that deals with drugs. All the pharmacy techs, none of them had any medical experience. Meanwhile, we're getting people who are trying to apply who have a master's in the medical fields, and they still haven't gotten hired. Your degree isn't gonna save you, let's say. It might help you, but I don't even know how much help that really is going to be at Publix, because Publix doesn't really care. And that's the truth. And that's just how I see it, at least. Okay? And it makes sense because if they really did care about the degree, why is that girl still not hired? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who that girl is. I just saw her walk in. She has no idea about my YouTube channel. She has no idea about me. But I heard the situation. I actually spoke to her as well. But I was in my work setting, and I don't like to, you know, bring in my personal life into work, you know, in the sense of like, oh, apply to my, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you know? So hopefully she does get hired though, because I want everyone to get hired, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and drop down any more questions you guys have. You know, through my YouTube comment section is the quickest way to reach me, and I try to answer every single one of my comments. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because we're on a road to 5K. Let's get it. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.